It'd be funny if they aren't competitive again this year. I won't actually be racing this race. I've done all of these before and I don't feel like doing incredibly long races over and over and over again. This is a 30-minute race. Gotta move on to events I haven't done yet. What I'm trying to do is unlock all the invitations to events and unlock all the accolades for doing said events. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Marusha dropped out. It's very expensive for a lower tier team to be in the F1, even if they aren't competitive. It's just so expensive. And I have no idea what their situation is, what the details of why they were thinking of dropping out are, but either way, it doesn't surprise me. If anything, it's nice that they've been there as long as they have. I hope we're able to stay in. Back in the Sergio Perez days of Sauber, it was pretty cool. Looks like it's an incredibly simple version of this track. I can't complain. Now, as it says in the title, I'm using a T300 RS racing wheel. It's Thrustmaster's officially licensed high-end wheel for the PS4. I like it a lot. Street medium, hold on here. All weather. What? What do you mean all weather? That makes no sense. Where are the oh, I don't know. Wet tires. Whatever. If you ever played any of the good old Codemasters F1 games like F1 2010 or 2011, I used to love racing as Team Sauber. Like, I would start as Team Sauber. I've beaten 2010 and 2011. It is possible I've beaten 2012. I can't really remember. I might have, actually. 2013 I tried, and I just did not like it at all. I mean, the handling was so weird and everything. And I completely skipped 2014 altogether, and at this point in time, I've kind of sort of lost interest in F1 games. Well, Codemasters F1 games. I liked it better when it was just about driving. Now they want you to do all this super intricate stuff like tune the car, warm the tires up, conserve fuel, all this other stuff, and I just want to play the darn game. I don't want to have to think about it. I just want to be able to, like, sit back, relax, and play some F1. And you can't do that anymore. And even if you do, it's not very fun because of the settings they have and the game modes they have. And I enjoy defeating games. I enjoy getting the achievements, trophies, or what have you. And I'm just not a fan of where this franchise has gone. It's gone from arcade and really fun to almost a simulator thing, but it's still arcade because it's weird. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've got my wheel mounted to a Wheel Stand Pro, and then I'm sitting in a DX Racer chair that I just use for everyday computer use. I think it's fitting. I'd love to get different pedals. The ones that came with this wheel don't have a clutch, so I don't actually do much manual. Well, I don't do any manual, actually, due to the lack of a clutch. But better pedals that have a clutch cost money, like $100 or $150 for really good ones. However, the problem is for those really good ones that have the ability to change positions between GT style and F1 style pedal positioning. Only F1 style is supported as a mount, as an official mount on my Wheel Stand Pro. So I'd have to completely rethink my setup if I wanted to mess around with that. Or I would just stick with F1 style. But right now I'm in the process of building a computer which will allow me to play racing games on the computer. Because I'd love to play a game like this on computer, because then I can have even better graphics, and if I ever get a triple monitor setup, then I've got an even wider view. Because I can see through the entire left window and maybe even the right window with a triple monitor setup. And I think that would be really fun. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Once I finish working on my master's degree and have a stable job and stuff, and I don't have to be saving a bunch of money and pinching pennies, I wouldn't mind getting a really nice racing setup where it's like a chair plus wheel stand all together. I think that would be pretty cool. I've done that already. Hopefully there's more events I can do. Oh, that's really cool. I thought the shell was really expensive. I've not been to any anime conventions before. There aren't really any super close to where I live. A friend of a friend is really into it though, and he loves Fairy Tail, so he's gonna have his little kid who's like 2 years old dress up as Happy and run up to all the people dressed as Natsu and go ice her. Which I think is awesome. Last I heard, he was actually building armor for his wife, and it was, I can't remember her name. Erza Scarlet. Her armor. I forget which one. It was like the adamantite, or like a green looking armor.